Yo, YouTube, it's Anarchist of Darkness, also known as Rick Killington of Color Struck, and I just got back from seeing Get Out. You see that? Yes. I just saw Get Out. Um, one thing, the first thing I want to say about this movie is I had my reservations about the movie originally. Jordan Peele, because of his skits on Comedy Central during the Key and Peele skits or whatever. A lot of their skits, when it came to racial politics, it was very respectability politics for me. Or some of them were outright offensive to at least I feel like my ancestors. There was this one slave skit that was unfucking funny. I think it was one of the pilot skits too. It was so fucking unfunny. It wasn't cool. It wasn't dope. So I've had my reservations about Key and Peele. I feel like those guys are from a different pedigree. Even though I believe in supporting black art, supporting black people, supporting things that will get more black media out there. Um, I understand that I would have to also support black people with different backgrounds and different black experiences, because remember, black people are not a monolith. We all have different experiences. We all think differently. We all are not alike. So while I respect the fact that he has a different pedigree, I also had to still, uh, support. So anyway, am I going to say spoilers? Not yet. One, I want to just say it is one of the most creative movies I've seen in my lifetime. Thriller or even comedy for that matter. Um, I'm usually able to pick up what's going to happen when it's going to happen, and 90% of the time I would be right. This time the movie kept me guessing as to what was going to happen. I could not pick anything up. I was into the movie the entire time. It kept me thinking. It kept me on my toes. Um, it was a very good movie. I would advise people to go see the movie. Now spoilers. If you don't want to hear anything else from this point forward, you should probably go ahead and click off this video and just go see the movie, and then come click this video, and then figure out what I was about to say. Now about this movie, there are some things in this movie um that need to be talked about. So one, if you haven't seen Skeleton Key, go see Skeleton Key. Right? Find Skeleton Key. I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. Go find Skeleton Key. One of the things I want to talk about is the plot, because it's very similar to Skeleton Keys. It's not just like Skeleton. It's not Skeleton Keys. It's just similar. Actually, it's kind of, you could say it's in reverse, right? Um, Voodoo versus, I guess, neurosurgeon, because in Get Out, what was going on was a neurosurgeon was basically replacing the brains of people and putting them into the bodies of black people. And their reasoning was pretty much black people are physically superior. So like white brains and black bodies make the perfect person. That was kind of the narrative that was driven. It was kind of, and I think it's a play on the idea that well, one, racism, the whole idea that people would be perfect if you had white people's intellect into black people's bodies, and then you have this like perfect human being, like that whole racist piece of shit idea. Um, that the idea, black people don't use they waste their brains, they waste their minds or whatever. Um, Also, that the only thing that is valuable about us is our bodies. That's another one of those racial things that was being played out in this movie. Ooh, what was another? There's some more stuff that was in there. There's just some more stuff I can't think about it right now. I think my wife said that it was nice. It was nice that they also show you in the movie that you don't have to be outright racist to be racist, because there were a lot of little things that was being said to the main character um at the little soiree, the little party that was having, you saw on the previews or whatever, that you don't have to, you can believe something or you can say something, and you don't have necessarily have to be like, I hate black people to be fucking racist, right? You don't have to, you could just believe something about it. Like there were some things like one of the people, one, obviously it was the one thing about a black male's, the one stereotype, is sex better with black males? Is sex better with black males? A lady walked up to him and asked him. She was even patting him down, touching on him. One guy said, 100 years ago was, light skin was the thing. Now dark skin is in. Being black is in. That black is fashion. Being black is fashionable. That's also a racist statement. There are a lot of different things. I loved it. I loved the movie. I'm glad I went to go see it. I didn't really see. Also, I saw something. I really loved the fact that he took the idea. Like when I go to, it's not just for when I go to places with a whole bunch of white people, but it's really just when I go to a new place. But it is heightened when I go to an area when there's a whole bunch more white people. I feel a certain way. I'm on the edge. I'm like, I know somebody's going to say something. I know somebody's going to do something. It's going to happen. And I hate it. And it happens every time. It's one of those things. So like his paranoia was a part of the film, or black paranoia. While it's, what did my mom say? She said something to me. Just because you're paranoid, somebody's trying to kill you doesn't mean somebody's actually trying to kill you. She said something. I can't remember where she got it from. She explained it to me, but it's one of those things. He had a right to feel the way that he did, and in the end, his paranoia played out, and it was the reason he was right, basically. And that's pretty much how a lot of black people feel, especially when you're dealing with non-black people, especially when you're not used to dealing with non-black people, mainly white people in general. But that was a pretty good movie, y'all. I recommend to go see the movie. It's not so much a scary movie. It's a thriller. It's not so much a scary movie. It's more of a thriller. I wouldn't. They have some jump scares in there that weren't very. That didn't scare me much. I didn't jump any. I did jump out of my seat at the end of the movie. Because of it's funny. The police showed up at the end, and you're like, oh shit, and then you find out. Well, I already said spoilers. I already pretty much gave away some of the plot. If I had to rate the movie, I would give it like 4 stars out of 5. Only because I saw this other movie called Skeleton Key, and it's almost the same thing, just in reverse. Yeah, you guys should go see the movie. I'm pretty sure I lost my viewers by now, but go see the movie. It's not that bad. I'm saying not that bad, but really I'm saying it's a really good movie. Go see the fucking movie. Have a good day. Good night.